you know what you're getting and you know what you're voting for. So
exactly. So then don't be on TV saying, well,
oh my
74 million people voted for him, so we gotta do what he say. Now that brings me to when I used to always growing up be like, how the fuck people let people get hung? How the fuck do people put into the government that a black person is 1/5 of a person? How the fuck do people put in the government that black person can't drink out of his water fountain? And we seeing how this happen now. Brainwashing motherfuckers.
Yeah. But
growing up, I was always curious to why would a nation itself back racist shit and put it into the government rules and regulations? I was always curious to that growing up. But now I figured it out. This is it right here. And you also have some black people as motherfucking coons in the crew that helps this shit. And it's all laid back in our history, bro. It's always the same dynamic.
These two motherfuckers.
Which brings me to
these two.
Anybody, see, most of the people that's in our orbit is not advanced in politics, bro. So they normally probably don't even know who fucking Morning Joe and Mika is, right? They probably won't even know what the cabinet is that he put in there. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, people that don't pay attention.
They just don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah,
the motherfucker's president or he not.
Yeah, that's all.
You feel me? So, and most black women can't take that.
Mm-hmm.
So these fools right here, which me and my man been telling y'all since the beginning, that these two are fucking Republicans. Do not be misled by these two clowns.
She's a Democrat.
Because
he's a Republican.
No. She could be whatever the fuck she wants. She the dynamic of the MAGAs. She do whatever the fuck this clown do.
Yeah,
she's a fucking MAGA woman. Right on display.
Yeah.
She sat beside this motherfucker. Watch the show. Bitch can't talk. She say one word, he back in. She tried to lay down what we about to talk about. He cut her off. So get the fuck out. She literally a MAGA woman on live TV debating MAGA shit.
Yeah, she used to be.
She literally is on TV for 3 hours and say 10 minutes worth of shit.
Yeah. She get one segment.
She literally sit here and write the whole time on her thing and never say whatever the fuck she just wrote.
Yep. That's why they keep.
He is the dynamic of a MAGA, literally in a Republican Party. Yeah. Even though these people is not with the taking away the amendments. I mean, what's the name?
Okay.
They ain't with that. They ain't with the rules and regulations get switched around. They just not with that type shit. But the racism part and all the being nasty to motherfuckers, that's not a thing to them. They don't care.
But see, motherfuckers.
Mika and Joe, anybody know what we talking about?
And as far as Joe Scarborough go, if motherfuckers that don't go back to the Clinton years, his ass was in Congress. He was a congressman.
He was the MAGA then.
Yeah. He voted to impeach Bill Clinton.
He was the MAGA
for Monica Lewinsky.
Whatever the fuck his name. Joe Scarborough was the MAGA in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, but he's still a politician that will not cross the rule of law and type shit like that.
Yeah.
Trump does that. That's the only thing that fucks these two up.
Yeah.
Right? Anything else he do is irrelevant to him because they sucked his dick.
But he left the party.
2016, I don't give a fuck about him leaving the party. 2016, they was the dick suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Trump don't give a fuck about nobody. And he turned on these bitch niggas. Oust them. Let everybody know that they fucking.
Yep.
Remember that. Y'all gotta remember.
Trump outed him.
Y'all gotta remember how this went down.
Yep.
When he first got elected, they sucked his dick.
Yeah.
Had him on the TV 24/7.
Yep.
And T oust their ass. Can you remember? He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
If you give him some information, you fucked.
He was on Morning Joe every morning. Fox wasn't even
They started this shit
at the time. Fox or no other media outlet really took Trump.
Nobody was taking him serious, but these
clowns. They weren't
clowns
taking him serious at the time. But he was calling in from wherever the fuck he was at, and
what started these
every
two
morning.
And Trump, the first clash they ever had after them sucking his dick from balls to nuts was when he said he wanted a Muslim ban, right?
Yep.
And Joe Scarborough, that's the only thing he disagreed with. Up until then, be racist. But a Muslim ban is something completely different. And from that point on, when he said something to Trump about that, they haven't been on the same page. He threw them out. He said, fuck them. He started talking about them in speeches. Oust their ass. Then let everybody know they fucking with each other.
Yep.
And then get married, whatever the fuck they did after that. Uprooted their whole plans, what they was doing.
Yep.
That's why they switched to fuck him, and they started going on him for 7 years.
Did.
Now, with that backdrop, I need y'all to listen to this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Listen to these fools. Was this today or yesterday? I'm not clear what day.
This came out. Yeah, hold on. This shit came out this morning.
This morning. So listen to these two this morning.
Where we are. Over the past week, Joe and I have heard from so many people, from political leaders to regular citizens, deeply dismayed by several of President-elect Trump's cabinet selections, and they are scared. Last Thursday, we expressed our own concerns on this broadcast and even said we would appreciate the opportunity to speak with the president-elect himself. On Friday, we were given the opportunity to do just that. Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago to meet personally with President-elect Trump. It was the first time we have seen him in 7 years.
Now, we talked about a lot of issues, including abortion, mass deportation, threats of political retribution.
Wait, before we go on further. So, these two fools, right, first sucked his dick. T turned on him.
Yeah.
And now back to sucking his dick. Why? There's nothing into this. He's going to be president. You can't stop him. And he's going to be president for 4 years and nothing they can do. So now, MSNBC, which is they on their channel, and they the lead motherfuckers on political shit, have to drop their fucking knees and suck Trump orange dick.
Yep.
So their ass won't get canceled because they the main motherfuckers against Trump. MSNBC.
Yeah,
think about it, bro. Think about what's happening here.
When motherfucking what was Trump pushing that damn shit? Lost my train of thought. But anyway, with Trump in the damn, I lost my goddamn train of thought. No,
these two fools were sucking his dick from day A.
From day one. They've been telling y'all, Joe Scarborough been telling y'all about the Trump revenge tour. That Trump, hey, he getting everybody back. Everybody who thought did him wrong in his first administration, he getting them back. He done started with them two. He probably called them up. Get your punk ass down here. I want to see both of y'all pronto. Because if you could request to talk to the motherfucking president-elect, why wasn't that an interview? If you said that you asked to talk to Trump, because Trump said come on down, whatever the fuck, according to y'all, how could you not take that opportunity to make it an interview? So that tell me right then and there, y'all went down to motherfucking Mar-a-Lago and Trump put foot to ass. So, like you said, in order for them not to get canceled, they broke down, they kissing the ass. You gonna tell it You gonna tell it like we want it told.
And like you said, 90 minutes with him.
He broke.
You smart.
Yeah.
You just hit it on the nail. This should have been just an interview on your channel.
Right.
Why had it be a hidden 90-minute thing?
Right. Now.
So anything you say after that is bullshit. He gonna expose your ass eventually within this 4 years of what actually happened in that meeting. Now you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. On the real.
And then you gonna hold that over their head and make them suck his dick.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell by the way they coverage this motherfucker.
On the real.
That's what Whoopi was saying.
Yeah. You could be very well seeing the beginning of the end of MSNBC, because they are going to fuck them NBC News all out. They gonna.
But the problem is, people that watch NBC can tell if all of a sudden y'all taking your gloves off of Trump.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand,
man, Marlon Joe, they done took their gloves off. They done put the dick in his mouth.
We gotta. Matter of fact, it's something I brought up about a year or so ago. The heads of these motherfucking networks, the cable networks, the motherfucking that run CNN. He's a Trump mega donor. The motherfucker that run, well, we already know what Rupert Murdoch and Fox do. And the motherfucker that run the MSNBC, the news division, whatever the fuck is under, he's a Trump mega donor. So them motherfuckers, they probably didn't got Trump called them, yeah, or they whatever, or they already had it arranged. Don't worry about it. When we gonna break their ass down first. You look, you see in the beginning and end of MSNBC as we know it, and they just fuck Morning Joe. They fucked them first because they really set the tone for the day, because they had a 4 hour political morning show. So they had everybody.
But that's the thing. If you Trump, you can't have 3 hours of somebody over there joint ragging you all day.
Right.
So you put a foot in that shit.
So he broke, he started there with them.
Because he ain't worried about, man, come on. Fox, they gonna come on.
Yeah. I mean,
they gonna fluff pieces ass all day.
Okay, they got Rachel Maddow, but she ain't on every night. Ain't really no superstar.
He not worried about the late night shit. He's just worried about doing the day, like him and the people that come after them are gonna shut the fuck up. And that's what he means.
Now
if you don't shut the fuck up, we're gonna cancel this whole fucking network.
Yeah. So, but
fuck y'all.
Now Trump got it so they can send whoever the fuck they want on the MSNBC and Morning Joe to say whatever the fuck they want them to say, how they want to say, whether it's true,
and they're not gonna push.
I bet you won't be no pushback.
They're not pushing no more.
Against political opponents and media outlets. We talked about that a good bit. And it's going to come as no surprise to anybody who watches this show, has watched it over the past year or over the past decade, that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of issues, and we told him so.
What we did agree on was to restart communications. My father often spoke with world leaders with whom he and the United States profoundly disagreed. That's a task shared by reporters and commentators alike. We had not spoken to President Trump since March of 2020, other than a personal call Joe made to Trump on the morning after the attempt on his life in Butler, Pennsylvania. In this meeting, President Trump was cheerful. He was upbeat. He seemed interested in finding common ground with Democrats on some of the most divisive issues. And for those asking why we would go speak to the president-elect during such fraught times, especially between us, I guess I would ask back, why wouldn't we?
Right on. We know why wouldn't you? They told your asses. And y'all knew it was coming when she lost. They coming for your ass. They coming for Morning Joe.
Okay, so I almost tell a bitch why wouldn't she?
Right.
You two bitch ass motherfuckers, including your Goldilocks ass, was sitting on this fucking channel telling her how bad it was for women. You even had your own shows for women pushing the fact that the rights are being taken away.
Yeah.
And all. So when you go in there for the 90 minutes, what's the negotiation? He taking rights away, brother. What's the conversation then? And what do you want to talk about? What is it that you need to explain and have a conversation with? What's the conversation about?
But see, then we catch him in another lie, because he talked about everything that we talk about, the border, we this and that, and he ran off about 10 things he said they talked about in 90 minutes. He a goddamn lie. You ain't talk about that many things with Trump, that many issues. Like he gonna tell y'all enough to see what he gonna tell you that's gonna satisfy you, that he telling you the whole story or giving you the whole plan or whatever. So that's bullshit.
Like, then again, it's not like they going in as Democrats saying, even though my candidate lost, $6,000 candidate, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about some of that? No. These are actual Republicans, bro. Right. They go in there trying to suck his dick so he can be access to it. They want to have access to him and his administration while they doing this fucked up ass morning show in the fucking morning, piece of shit ass show that now they gonna flip flop into sucking this asshole all fucking morning. It's just that bottom line.
And by them setting the tone on that side of the aisle, because it was a left-leaning channel, now it's gonna gradually get pulled to the right. You're starting with motherfucking Morning Joe. He gonna watch. He gonna get some little breaking news shit. They'll throw him a bone here and there, but man, he
gonna model whatever he's Fox doing.
He's about to say he's a mouthpiece. He's about to be a mouthpiece.
That's it. Both of them. She gonna try to do a little pushing back, but you gotta remember she says two things a whole 3 hours. So that pushback gonna be irrelevant.
See,
it's not gonna be really a pushback.
I bet what the plan was to get to fire them motherfuckers, will get them fired. This shit happened too motherfucking quick.
The thing is, these two are the flagships of the channel,
right? And
right now they feel like they have to suck his dick because they don't want their channel. They don't want to come off this channel. They don't want to get going to YouTube and all that shit.
Right.
They want to stay where they at. And right now, if they stay where they at and disagree with him for another minute, this whole channel is in jeopardy.
Man, it's gonna start.
That's the fucking problem.
And you're right. It's gonna start with the motherfucking show that's on first and the biggest show right now, and it's gonna bleed all the way through the whole fucking lineup.
Now, it's not gonna happen to Rachel Maddow. The day she leave that channel is when we know they was forcing her to shut the fuck up.
Right.
My man, it come on 8:00.
Now, Joey
Chris
Reed.
Matthew, Chris is another Chris Hayes. If he leaves his channel and be on YouTube, now we know that they was trying to muzzle him and shut him the fuck up for actually going into details of fucked up shit, which these two do, right? Even though they're Democrats, they still digging the wrong shit, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get shut up. If them two lead the channel, it's fucked.
If Joy Reed,
it's fucked. Joy Reed, they already know gonna come from a black angle. You know what I'm saying?
Are you talking
so that's why she there. Same thing with Al Sharpton. They already know what he is. That's why they there.
Right.
It's the people that's the misogynist. It's in between
people. Al, I don't think Al long to be on TV too.
He's still gonna be there.
Nah, I think
they're not gonna fuck with him. He got that channel.
That motherfucker out.
He does what he want on that. He the producer of that. They let him do what he want.
Hey.
Now, if he was to leave, this is a whole catastrophe. Complete catastrophe, bro.
That motherfucker, like I said.
But he's not leaving.
The motherfucker that run MSNBC is a Trump megadon.
True. But you already know who Al Sharpton is,
right.
though. So you put that on for a reason. He there for a reason. They're not gonna take him off.
They might buy. They might buy him out.
Al Sharpton starts switching up. Now we in trouble.
But
he will leave first, like you said.
They got the FCC, so
he will leave first.
Al
Sharpton will lead the whole station first before he do that jackass shit.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna fire him, but they're gonna try to fire him without firing him. But
But he'd tell us though. He'd be like, look, these motherfuckers wouldn't let me talk no more.
Yeah.
So we ain't got to worry about him. That's why they ain't gonna fuck with him.
He had it good with somebody, because shit, he went from having a 5-day show.
Because when he first started, it wasn't ran by Republicans. They gave him free range to do what he wanted.
Yeah. So then
they changed it just Sunday. So at least they giving him something.
Yeah, they was still putting him off to him, because it was a little bit of a wondering why him and Joy Reid stayed at the time, or they kept him and Joy Reid. Yeah. And like hours, it's in somebody's pocket or somebody's in his pocket, whatever. Fucking.
5 years of political warfare has deeply divided Washington and the country. We have been as clear as we know how in expressing our deep concerns about President Trump's actions and words in the coarsening of public debate. But for nearly 80 million Americans, election denialism, public trials, and January 6th were not as important as the issues that moved them to send Donald Trump back to the White House with their vote. Joe and I realize it's time to do something different. And that starts with not only talking about Donald Trump, but also talking with him.
As somebody close to Donald Trump told me this past weekend, this is a president who's not seeking re-election. So maybe, just maybe, now could be the time for both parties to get to work.
Hold tight. Okay. This came from Donald Trump's what that thing, True Social. Said this morning Joe and Mika, who owe their careers to me, went on their show and claimed to have met with me. They made it sound like we had a summit. The truth is, Joe begged to meet with me after our big win, and when I finally agreed, he approached me like a scalded dog. He should consider himself lucky that I didn't have him thrown out of beautiful Mar-a-Lago. Mika was charming as usual. No, he didn't. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta see if he did that for real.
It's irrelevant because it's obviously what they're doing. Okay, so it's clear.
Yeah, he just ended them.
It doesn't matter because everybody that been watching politics seen them at the beginning and what they was with Trump. He's a Republican, and that's that. Yeah. It's real simple. They got disgusted with his outright racism because they can't defend that. They got disgusted with his outright bigotry. They can't defend that. So that was the only thing they had a problem with. They don't give a fuck about tax cuts for the rich. In fact, they don't care. That's cool. He's a fucking Republican. So everything he's saying is something that doesn't matter to them. Even the mass deportations, they don't give a fuck.
They wouldn't.
None of that matters. The only thing that matters to them was the rule of law. And then when they start fucking with women's rights, that's when she start having a voice. Real simple, bro.
And motherfucker, hey, look,
these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They're Republicans,
right? Joe Scarborough was whatever you say he is, a Republican. He been that way. That's been his worldview. It's always been his worldview. But people inside of the party don't like inside of the party now don't like Joe Scarborough. You know,
it's no party. They MAGAs now.
They MAGA now. So I'm telling you, MAGA don't like Joe Scarborough, and and they gonna. Oh man, they gonna torture that dude.
No, they gonna be back in their right grace because every morning they'll be like, well, at least this person, he's cool. The mass deportation is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's a mass deportation. Like, bruh, that's how they about to do this stuff. Simple as that. They gonna act like mass deportation ain't bad. Right. Stripping everybody women's rights is not bad as they thought it was. Just take everybody's rights, not as that bad. Get the fuck out of here.
Everybody they talk breezy about over the years, they gonna sit on Morning Joe, just punk their ass. Man, fuck, I ain't gonna say shit back. You say the fuck you want to say, and talk to that motherfucker any kind of way you want. had the FCC shut his ass out down.
Man,
fuck
Joe Scarborough.
And what he's telling
y'all,
y'all,
all these clowns, bro. They
and
clowns.
now he's telling the rest of y'all out there that if you don't fall in line, like these two motherfuckers fell in line.
Scared the shit out of these two top motherfuckers. And guess who already in line? Don't even have to worry about smooching them in the face. And CNN, the motherfuckers that had that debate. What's her name? Dana Bash and the other clown ass fool. They ain't got to worry about them two. They already in his ass.
That let that motherfucker lie.
They ain't got to worry about it at all. So he already got control of the fucking media completely. He done made his top adversaries suck his ass on live TV after doing that shit for 9 years, faking like they hate him. Fuck these two. And that bitch is a MAGA. He's a MAGA. That bitch can't even talk as a woman. That's a MAGA. That bitch ass nigga won't even let her talk. That's a MAGA. Fuck them two. He's been Republican since the beginning. Fuck him. And they in where they supposed to be. Yeah. Don't come on TV acting like you fucking Democrat no more. Nah. Come on TV and be who you fucking are. A MAGA that's mad that he taking women's rights away. That's it. Yeah. If he stopped fucking with women's rights, you would suck his ass. Fuck y'all too. And stop worrying about these fools like this fool. Same thing happened with motherfucking my girl on motherfucking The View.
Oh my.
The same shit with Whoopi. Looking at these fools like, bro.
Like, really?
Bro. And what look at The View. What would you see? White people is fairly not worried about it no more. They give up. They don't care. Let's talk to him. He's friends now. Why? These bitches are white. The overall problem with Trump, he's a bigot and a racist. That does nothing to white people. So once he win, white people show their true colors. Oh, it ain't that bad. So what? We can make it 4 years. He could. That person's not that bad. Mass deportations, not gonna be as serious as he said it was gonna be. That's how white people get now. Yeah. They're forgetting that women, black people, minorities, still in a bad situation, like you explained before you start sucking his dick again. What? Motherfuckers.
I mean, this how they got them people all discombobulated and fucked up in the head. It's like the shit with the Affordable Care Act.
Jackasses.
I'm seeing things out here where they saying it's on social media, whatever, but a lot of people commenting on it. That shit. I forgot the fuck I was gonna say again.
What?
What are you talking about?